Buying a vehicle in the Wabash Valley has never been so easy. Just point, click, and take your pick at DorsetAutomotive.com. New or pre-owned, you call the shots. Go ahead and give it a try. Point, click, and take your pick now at DorsetAutomotive.com.
Hello and welcome to Inside Sycamore Athletics. I'm Abbie Malchow. It was a good weekend on the track this weekend for the Sycamore women's team as they remain undefeated in the indoor competition with a win at the Mark Messersmith Invite Saturday hosted by UNI. The men also finished second in the meet. The women won a total of 7 different events while the men won 4 events. The team will next compete this weekend at the Mayo Invitational at University of Notre Dame. The Sycamore women's basketball team split a pair of Missouri Valley Conference games this weekend. They started things on the road against Southern Illinois on Friday when they fell 76-64 to the Salukis. 4 players scored in double digits, but a deadly fourth quarter doomed the Sycamores. Redshirt senior Sierra Caesar led with 14 points and a team-high 8 rebounds, including 4 offensive boards. On Sunday, the team rebounded to defeat the Purple Aces of Evansville for the 7th straight time in Evansville by a score of 59-44. Redshirt junior forward Joye Marshall poured in 14 points and had a team-high 9 rebounds as the total of 3 Sycamore scored in double digits to beat the Purple Aces. Head coach Joey Wells had this to say after Sunday's game.
Just feels good to bounce back. Road weekend in our conference is tough. Doesn't matter where you're going, you're on the road. Usually your first game sets the tone for your second game. And I was proud of us that we didn't allow the 1 loss on Friday turn into 2 losses. I felt like we came out and played hard. Didn't play smart all the time, but we played hard. And some shots went in, some timely times, to keep that gap. So very happy with the win.
The Sycamores will return to action Friday when they wrap up a 3-game road swing at Illinois State. The men's basketball team was also in action this weekend as they dropped a game to Loyola 104-96 in double overtime. Indiana State placed 5 players in double-figure scoring, but it was not enough to down the hot-shooting Loyola Ramblers. Brenton Scott paced the Sycamores with 28 points, his 5th 20-plus point scoring performance in 10 games in league play. Devontae Brown added 19 as the duo made it 10 MVC contests in a row in which they have reached double-figure scoring. Head coach Greg Lansing had this to say after the game.
We got to change some things. I've not been happy with how we've played us other than the Evansville game in the last 2-3 weeks and sprinkled in a decent practice here and there and not. But we're not a together team. Talked about going in the game toughness, competitiveness, and together, and I thought we were over 3.
The Sycamores will return home on Tuesday to host the Bulldogs of Drake at 7 p.m. inside the Holman Center. It's also 80s night, so come dressed in your best 80s gear. That's all for this episode of Inside Sycamore Athletics. Thanks for tuning in.